The manna from heaven. God's daily provision. The manna from heaven. God's daily provision is a theme that emphasizes God's faithfulness and provision, often focusing on how He meets our needs each day, just as He did for the Israelites during their journey in the wilderness. The manna, a miraculous, daily supply of food given by God to sustain the Israelites, wasn't just physical nourishment. It was a powerful symbol of God's presence, care, and constant provision. Here are some key points you could explore if you're interested in this topic for personal study, a sermon, or a discussion. Manna from heaven. The phrase, manna from heaven, is often associated with God's miraculous provision for the Israelites as they journeyed through the wilderness after their escape from Egypt. In the book of Exodus, God provided manna, a type of bread, each morning to sustain the people, a gift of daily sustenance that met their immediate needs. The story emphasizes trust in God's provision and the need for faith in times of uncertainty. Spiritual lessons from manna. 1. Trust in daily provision. God provided manna only for the day, emphasizing reliance on Him daily. It reminds believers to trust in God's daily provision and not worry about tomorrow. Matthew chapter 6 verse 34. 2. Contentment with enough. The Israelites were instructed to gather only what they needed, highlighting contentment and avoiding excess. This principle teaches satisfaction with what God provides, reflecting a focus on spiritual riches over material wealth. Spiritual lessons from manna. 3. Dependence on God. The manna story symbolizes total reliance on God, especially in times of need. In the New Testament, Jesus refers to Himself as the bread of life. John chapter 6 verse 35. Indicating that spiritual nourishment and eternal life come through Him. 4. God's faithfulness. Despite the Israelites' doubts and complaints, God remained faithful, providing manna daily for 40 years. This serves as a reminder of His steadfast love and unwavering faithfulness. Spiritual lessons. 1. Faith and obedience. God commanded the Israelites to gather only what they needed, and not to hoard it. This required faith that God would continue to provide each day. The lesson here is about the importance of obedience to God's instructions and trust in His timing. Spiritual lessons. 2. Applying manna to modern life. While we may not see manna fall from the sky, God's provisions are still evident in our lives through blessings, opportunities, support from others, and even in unexpected ways during difficult times. Recognizing these as manna encourages a mindset of faith and thankfulness. Conclusion. The manna story is not only a historical account but a metaphor for spiritual sustenance. It encourages believers to look to God for their needs, trusting in His provision, and it challenges them to see daily blessings as gifts from heaven. Subscribe, share, like, and hit that notification bell. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends and associates. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell for more information on Jesus Christ, God, Lord, Bible lessons and other religious content every day, week, month, and year. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the current information. Thank you for watching.